Hello all, welcome back to my channel Study Biology with Rupali, and I'm your biology mentor Rupali. So today's topic is cell biology, the unit of life. So what is cell? Cell is the smallest basic unit of life that is responsible for all of life processes. So cell biology is a study of cell structure and function, and it revolves around the concept that the cell is the fundamental unit of life. A cell is defined as the smallest unit of an organism with a nucleus. So cell is very important part of the biology. The study of cell is called as a cytology, and the basic structure and function, and it revolves around the concept that the cell is the fundamental unit of life. In this chapter, cell biology will study details about the cell, how it is important for our life, and how it is helpful for us. And without cell, we cannot imagine a life. So, cell is very important part of our life. A cell is defined as the smallest basic unit of the life that is responsible for all of life processes. In our life, different types of processes are going on every day. So everything is responsible for a cell. So cell is the study of cell is called as a cytology. Cytology is a biological term. So the study of cell is generally called as the cytology. So what is an example of a cell or unit in the tissue of an animal muscle? So we have muscle, a unit in the tissue of an animal muscle, cell. So cells are generally of two types, the basic two types. One is prokaryotic cell and another one is eukaryotic cell. So we'll study in details about the prokaryotic cell and eukaryotic cell. So today in this class I will discuss with you regarding prokaryotic cell, and next class we'll discuss regarding eukaryotic cell. So first is the prokaryotic cell. What do you mean by prokaryotic cell? Generally they are unicellular organisms. Unicellular means they have a single cell and it lacks organelles and other internal membrane bound structures. They don't have organelles and membrane bound structures. So can I just observe the picture of the prokaryotic cell structure. It generally looks like this, and it is a capsule type, and cell wall is there, plasma membrane, plasmids are there. Inside that DNA is available, ribosome, cytoplasm, nucleotide and flagellum. So the structure is like this, and therefore they do not have a nucleus but instead generally have a single chromosome or piece of circular double-stranded DNA located in the area of the cell called a nucleoid. Example is eubacteria, archaea and bacteria. So prokaryotic cell generally they are having a unicellular organisms, and they can found in bacteria, archaea and eubacteria. Now we'll discuss the components of prokaryotic cells. So first is the plasma membrane is an outer covering that separates the cell's interior from its surrounding environment. Cytoplasm consists of the jelly-like cytosol inside the cell. DNA is the genetic material of the cell. Ribosomes are molecular machines that synthesize proteins. Despite these similarities, prokaryotes and eukaryotes differ in a number of important ways. A prokaryote is a simple single-celled organism that lacks a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. We'll talk more about the nucleus and organelles in the next class of the eukaryotic cell. Now we'll discuss about the uses of the prokaryotes. So there are different uses of the prokaryotic cells. Prokaryotes and other microbes are beneficial to some food production by transforming textures, providing flavors, producing ethanol and providing protection from unwanted microbes. So just observe the structure of the prokaryotic cell. They have a cytoplasm, which is a jelly-like substance. Flagella, it's a long thread-like structure. DNA, which carry the genetic materials. Capsule, cell, plasma membrane, ribosomes, which carries the protein, cell wall and plasmid. So this is the general structure of the prokaryotic cell, and it consists of a unicellular organism, single cell. In the next class we'll discuss more about the eukaryotic cell and the difference between the prokaryotic cell and the eukaryotic cell. So this is the basic concept of the prokaryotic cell. So this is the general introduction of the cell biology, cell and the prokaryotic cell. We'll go deeply of cell biology in the coming classes. So friends, if you like my video, please give it a like, comment and subscribe to my channel, Study Biology with Rupali. And please support me. I will also support you all. Please support me. Keep commenting and keep subscribing. Please press the bell icon. Thank you all. We'll meet in the next class. Bye bye. Take care.